Pepper is Matt White.
Oh.
It's like Theta TV Pepper. Guess what? Pepper still has Theta access to the Discord, the official Theta Discord. So help me understand how Mitch is a fucking genius, and then he gives Matt White severance for screwing over pine holders. Because that was another thing too. Like Orange Pine Good was trying to basically. It's like he wanted answers from James and Andrea. He felt like Andrea is in trouble for trying to fix the pine situation that Matt White and Kyle fucked up.
This week episode is brought to you by None of Secret Supply of Sauce, the best sauce known to mankind and available on shelf anywhere. Even when the freezer is full of sauce, there is still no sauce for you. You want some of Nona sauce? Too bad, only Nona decides who gets the sauce.
Papa's popping and locking, Magnum scrutinizing, Papa Mac's podcast.
Hey, everybody, and guess who's back? Season 4, episode 40 of the twice-over Zilly Award-winning Poppin' Mags Pinecast. Mags, last week was a heck of a show.
Should be episode 41.
Should be.
But should be. You can't get good help. It's hard to come by.
Yeah, we're going to have to take that one up with the interns. That'll be the lost episode that might never see the light of day.
I did not like the fact that we rugged last week. Very upset about it. And then, I thought Popper could deliver for me, but he couldn't do it. So
Popper had a tight window and not a lot of leeway Monday, and yeah, it was.
Well,
we disappointed about 4 people.
No, so I was talking to an individual we talked to throughout the week. I'll just say it's Chief. And Chief is out of basically he's out of Theta, and he was telling me that he has a buddy who used to be a buddy or someone he met online some years ago or something, and he said this guy's not in Theta, I think he said, anymore, but he listens to the show every week, and he's like, "Hey, Chief," or NEC to some people. He's like, "Hey, what happened to Papa Mags this week?"
Wow.
So. Someone we didn't even know was listening to the show.
Sometimes you got to just take people's pulse by, not doing what they expect. You zigged when they want you to zag.
Right. I'm just more upset we rugged, but hopefully we can make it up, and it means we're gonna have to shit out some other kind of episode.
Well,
sooner.
You got one on the hopper there with Blaze.
It's true.
Replay.
What am I count up? I'm over a month, I think.
Oh man,
on that.
Yeah. That count up might get long.
Yeah. Hey, well, it's 5:11 in the afternoon, 12
on Monday.
On Monday, so this
after a snowstorm.
Yeah, dude, we only got a few inches up here.
Oh wow,
we did well.
Yeah,
it seems like there's been a trend closer to the city. It's like feels like it's not moving up, because I think we would always suffer from like the lake effect snow from that would come in from the west.
Yeah.
But when this stuff comes up from the coast, I feel like
doesn't make it up there. Yeah.
It doesn't fully make it up there, but sounds like Daryl said something about 18 inches, and he's a mass. And what did you have?
Oh, we got at least 18 inches for sure.
Whoa.
I'm usually like I'm old fashioned. I manual shovel the driveway.
Yeah.
So usually when we're getting big ones like this, like I'll just go out 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
But the timing of this one was awful, because going to bed last night, we probably only had like an inch or 2.
Yeah.
And then I woke up startled up at 5:13 this morning.
AM.
And I was like, I bet in the AM.
Because it's 5:13 p.m. right now.
Yeah, 12 hours ago. Exactly.
Exactly.
Startled up and was like, well, I could go back to sleep, or I could just go and get round 1 done outside.
Yeah.
And I'm sure thankful that I decided to get up and go outside, because we had at least 10 inches. Thankfully, it was nice and fluffy. but even 10 inches of fluffy snow is not fun to move around. So
It's, I gotta make sure I have my eyes in because when I look out the window, I can't I can't tell how bad it is.
it was nearly impossible. I went downstairs and I looked out. I was like, well, it definitely snowed, but I had no idea how much
Yeah.
because it was super windy.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, not to bore everyone further, but
No.
we got a bunch of snow over the weekend up here that
Yeah.
really sucked. That one was even worse than this one that just came through and hit you. But so, like, my neighbor who he's an older gentleman, he's you couldn't ask for a better neighbor. I don't know his name. I'm such a bad neighbor.
Perfect neighbor.
No, he's great. I don't really talk to his wife, and he like I said, he's an older gentleman,
Yeah.
and he'll always be, like, plowing other people. He's got the blower,
Is that yeah.
and he says so, not a proud sponsor, but he says, "Don't buy those snow blowers from, like, the Lowe's or the Home Depots or wherever. Get them like, from the factory or something like that." Like,
Okay.
says they're better. I don't know. But
Well,
that's what my
ask him what brand next time because I got a
yeah,
problem.
but so anyways, so I noticed, he wasn't there, and I was like, "Oh," I'm like he's, like, always the first one he's, like, the mayor of the street,
Okay.
and he, and I've talked to him recently, and he's like, "Yeah," he's a bit older, he used to do everyone's, he used to help me out of the jams when I had to work. Um, and, so I was like, "Oh, his thing's not even done." So then I was getting
Oh
worried. I'm
no.
like, "Oh,
Yeah.
man, like, is he sick?" But both him and his wife's cars was there. His wife has this huge truck, and he's got this little hybrid, but they had, like, a light on, so I think it was, like, on a timer, so hopefully he's in a tropical thing. So I hand shoveled 'cause I don't have a thing either. His area, 'cause he's always taking me and I was just worried it was gonna get really cold 'cause a lot of the
Oh,
snow
and then it gets
melted
terrible.
recently,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then it got
Yeah.
harder because it just kept getting colder, the
Yep.
snow that remained, so I just didn't want it to freeze over, like, 'cause it'd be tough to get on there.
Absolutely.
But, and then thank God someone plowed his today, so or no, snow blew his today, whatever. Anyways, great neighbor, um,
Nice.
but, yeah, let's get to the hard-hitting stuff,
Oh, we
like,
got
from
hard hitting stuff
well, I wake up, I see a text at, like, 9:30 in the morning on Sunday from you or something like that,
for
in the
me.
morning. Yeah, and it's like, "Hey, what time is good for Orange Pine Good to be on the
Oh
show?"
yeah.
And then so we were going back and forth, and I kept, like, hitting you up, and I noticed that Orange Pine Good, his Twitter account's gone is gone.
I didn't notice that because I've been going back and forth with him in DM, and I still have like his DMs are still available to me.
Which if it
Previously,
is weird, well, here's the thing, when the, thing came out about, the account location and 30 quid Theta when do you remember this? 30 quid Theta? I've had DMs with him, I think you did too. They all disappeared when he deleted his account.
yeah, now it shows those just say, what does it say? Oh yeah, they're not even there. They're just gone. Yeah, they're
Oh,
just
okay.
gone.
So it's this is what's interesting because once again,
Oh wait, no, one of what's his name from Australia, Pistol, his shows up as user and it's still like I can still see the chat, but he's not there's nothing like
can we get
no
some of our
link.
other Australian friends to find out what's going on with Pistol?
Yeah, that would be great.
I know we have some Aussie friends out there. I'll get back to the Aussie thing in a second, but I was looking forward to this episode. I had no idea he was going to be on because I was so confused with you. And then I was like, okay, well, how are you communicating with him? And you're like
Yeah,
DMs on Twitter. And I
yeah.
was like, but his Twitter is gone.
He DM'd me earlier in the week, so I haven't been on Twitter too much, but I knew so I had been going back and forth with Orange Pine. He's been wanting to get on.
Yeah.
When I reached out last time, it was mid-January, and he was on vacation, he said, and that he wanted to come on sometime after February 15th.
30's
So
been on
this is the
holiday for a while. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, he's so after the 15th, so this was really our first episode that we were scheduled to record after the 15th.
Yeah.
So I was just reaching out to see if we could get him on here. I know there's been some more recent drama going on, which was, the timing of it.
Suspicious? Sus?
Well, I mean, the timing of that dropping when I'm trying to get him on after the 15th is very coincidental. But certainly that, like, I saw that he was like, "Oh, when I quit a job and start a new life, I always close down my Twitter." And I was like, he's talking about all these things he used to do. It's like who is this guy? Like he's had like 5 massive profession changes and like I don't know.
A lot of stuff
That
sounds
was
very
strange.
fantastical and convenient, if you ask me.
It was fantastical. Yes.
Because he has been wanting to come on. You've been and you were working it, thank God, because uh, I I can't be the main talent and the scheduler.
Correct. You are, yes.
I'm
You
too
are,
humble to know my
your shoulders are
limitations.
already in pain
Right,
from carrying.
from carrying the show
Yeah.
week to week. Right.
100%.
I'm like that Sisyphus guy. Uh,
Yeah, that guy.
that guy. I don't know if you know Sisyphus, but anyways, uh, the that's funny because in Blaze's episode, he said, "Hey, that's a Sisyphusian feat," and it was funny how
Ah,
he used that. So Blaze very cultured, believe it or not,
very cultured. I
very
knew
cultured.
that, especially food-wise.
So you got to go back to like, man, I mean, a hell of a week to take off, but all that shit happened after we rugged. I think really a lot of the
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
drama.
none of like there was basically nothing to talk about last week anyway. Everything came out this week, as far as I know.
Yeah.
And
So
I
do you
think it
want
actually started with the new hire of the PR and marketing from Theta.
that right? And that happened after our episode would have went out, I believe.
Yeah,
Right?
it did.
You
So,
want to talk about
well,
that?
I mean, I don't know the guy, but the minute that the announcement is made, I get a reach out from someone that has been involved with Theta for a long time, and they're like, "This isn't a new hire. This guy's name is Salt. He's been there forever. He was part of Theta TV." And then I go and look at the thing, and then right underneath the post, your boy Jeff Nanaimo Trader, he's like, "Isn't this the guy from Theta TV?" It's like, how much like
Well, here's the other mind-boggling thing, and this is kind of wha part of the reason why it would have been great to have Orange Pine Good on here,
yeah.
'cause 'cause remember 30, I think he was, always teasing about coming on, but never would, and
Third, no, he was not teasing about coming on. He was adamant about not coming on and made up extremely crazy reasons why he wouldn't come on. He drops all of this knowledge on Twitter, but then all of a sudden he doesn't know anything. He'd be boring. It's
eh
like, dude, have you ever listened like to our like we're just trying like we started this thing to kind of get to know community members, and it used to be a ton of fun because the community was lively. We got to
yep,
know a ton of people. It's always interesting to hear someone's story and perspective, whether they completely agree with us, completely disagree with us, or somewhere in the middle. We're open to everything, but come on and tell us why. Like, I'm not going to read a novel that you wrote about this and that when you don't, you know, you keep saying the same thing over and over again. But if you come on the show and, break it down and just have a conversation, let's do it.
yeah, fair. It's because the thing is, those 2 sound very similar, and, uh, $30 Theta, 30 quids, and OPG.
Yeah.
They've had, like, similar messaging, and it was like when $30 Theta deleted his account when the, what was it? The messaging came up? The location service came up.
Oh
'Cause
yeah. Yeah.
his thing was he was always quoting he was from England, and Gary Amers, also, we'll get into the subpoena stuff after, but, also named, um,
Yeah.
he was always defending $30,
30
Theta,
quid.
30 quids,
No.
and,
Yeah. 30 quids. Correct. My bad.
potato.
Well, it's
Um,
quids, not quid, because quid is actual. Quids is what he said.
okay. Well, yes, quids is what he said, fact. So, it was funny, so then he deleted his account, I was trying to take some victory laps. I got nothing. Um, I got nothing, no applause, but, I do it for the game. I'm like, pure of heart, whatever bullshit. But, they always they had a very similar, sound and how they're always defended Mitch, and so OPG, as of right before, like, he deleted his account and as he's been, uh attacking Andrea, and then I saw something he was, like, attacking my credibility because of, I know Andrea, you know,
Yeah.
and I don't, I don't know why that's an issue, and I've addressed that. Like, I've brought it up, like, she's a friend of the Pinecast.
Yeah.
She's been nothing but helpful since she's been into Theta. If there was any issue, like, back then, Mitch wasn't answering shit.
Right.
Wes wasn't answering shit. She was the only one actually on Twitter fucking answering shit, and that wasn't even part of her job because we had her on, like, that wasn't her job, so those guys couldn't do it. Holy Trinity TM couldn't do anything ever to respond to the community, whatever. But so now they hire this, was it the quarterback from Buffalo or something? Josh Allen, or I don't know.
Salt is what I.
Yeah, well, so then, I heard for some other people, and I looked because there was apparently, like, this Salt, and
Josh
then there was this
Adams. Yeah.
Josh, that's what I said. Um,
Mm,
hmm,
mm.
uh, so anyways, he's been with them. Look at his LinkedIn profile, this guy. Apparently, like, Theta kept, I think it said he worked for Serotonin, which was mentioned, I think, in Andrea's lawsuit. So, like, they have a relationship. I think I saw someone say, like, "What's that gonna do?" Because he's already been with Theta, so he hasn't done shit because Theta's never done shit in
Yeah.
in 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 advertising. Anyway, then apparently someone was saying there was this, like, other personality on Theta TV called Pepper, and,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
who Pepper is?
No.
Pepper is Matt White.
Oh.
It's like Theta TV Pepper. Guess what? Pepper still has Theta access to the Discord, the official Theta Discord. So,
White pepper.
so help me understand how Mitch is a fucking genius, and then he gives Matt White severance for screwing over pine holders. Because that was another thing too. Like, Orange Pine Good was trying to basically, he's like, he wanted answers from James and Andrea, and he felt like Andrea is in trouble for what, trying to fix the Pine situation that Matt White and Kyle fucked up.
Yep.
I'm like, so I'm boggled why Mitch has no culpability, and he didn't notify the authorities, which I think also goes back to, like, oh, Orange Pine Good was like, oh, Andrea's whistleblower complaint. He's like, no, I would say it's a whistleblower complaint because that's the first fucking thing listed on her lawsuit, whistleblower.
It's both. I mean,
Well,
it's
it's right
it's
on
a
the top. It's, for the first, if you look at the page of the things they're claiming, it's the first one that comes up. It says
yeah.
whistleblower, and they're like, no, it's an employment matter, and the majority of whistleblower complaints are employment fucking related. They
Well, yeah.
they are.
Yeah. How else are you gonna be a whistleblower? You have to kinda do it from the inside.
Right, right, exactly, or have some relationship that's tied to your work with
Yeah.
possibly like another company or a different
Yeah, some
office.
guy off the street can't be a whistleblower
Right.
with any
So,
with
and
any
then that's what it's
credibility.
like. We know Pines got fucked over,
Oh, yeah. 100%.
and we brought up the Matt White situation, and Andrea, I saw, like, Andrea got relegated from her duties. Like, she's the one that brought that to Theta, and then they basically kicked her out and they put Jerry in there. I saw too, they were talking about, like, oh, she did no work, like, she sent, like, 10 emails or something like that. But if you look at Andrea's lawsuit, it says she took a leave of absence and her assignments were given to someone else, her job stuff too. And I know too personally, like, I uh when I, like, a lot of times, like, when I had a work phone,
Yeah.
I'd prefer to use my own phone because, like, you lose contacts that way, and those can get reassigned a lot, emails, but, I mean, if you're taking stuff away from her, seems like there's less she can do. If
I
you're
mean,
taking her if you're taking job responsibilities away from her.
yeah, but that whole email thing doesn't hold much water with me at all because, I work for a company and we have retail sales employees and they have they have a list of clients that they're selling to. And if we just go and look at the emails that they're sending, that's only part of the story. These guys all have their contact information in their phone. They're sending WhatsApp, they're sending text messages. People respond to text messages. A lot of people
Oh,
don't
yeah.
respond to emails. It's
Yep.
just, I have an email address and it's basically the one that I use to like sign up for anything because it's just overloaded with spam and hard to get it. Like, I don't use personal email in that email anymore. It's just overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So if somebody's emailing me there, they're not getting me. But if they send me a text message because I'm a previous contact or I meet you at a show and I give you my number, like that's what people do. They're
Yeah.
not trading emails. So it's like, oh
Right.
yeah, they only sent 10 emails. Okay, and how many text messages did she send? How many phone calls did she make? How many WhatsApp? How many signals? Like, that's only like one tiny little piece of the pie. Email is a dying thing for contacting people.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny on a complete side note? Did I ever tell you this? I ever tell you these stories like it was just I've had multiple bad work environments in the army, and I'm on this one assignment, and then they basically brought on this like Air Force girl to replace me, and I'm like training her, and she's trying to dime me out, but she doesn't even know she's brand new, and she's like learning, which led to a couple things. But so there was a leadership change shortly after, and then this guy's such a fucking retard. He counseled everyone and said emails are not official communication, and it's like the fuck they're not. It is an official form of communication, and you know, jobs are different, but like we were like office work, right? And it's like CYA, and he's like, "Oh, you gotta do a phone. If you send an email, you gotta follow up with a phone call." But the phone call, you're not really having a record of, I guess, unless you get the phone bill right and show what
Yeah,
people
I
are
mean,
looking at.
there
But
are there are ways to tie it in, but yeah, no.
yeah, yeah. But I guess the point being, jobs are different. That doesn't seem necessarily, to tell the story, but too, like, that led to me getting pulled in on a Friday afternoon in the summertime when everyone else was on a Friday, like, I don't know, 2:00, 1:30, and they let everyone go home early for the weekend, and, this same asshole, he's like, "Hey, Magnum, we need to see you, we have some counseling. It's negative." It's like, "Okay." So I go in there, and I'm in there with this major asshole, and he was also a major asshole. But, basically, he was just I'm like, "You're just" it was a witch hunt to get me, and, I was like, "This is bullshit." I go, "You know what? Give me that paper because it's not worth the shit it's written on. I'll sign it." And I'm just like we're just cursing each other out, and, he's like he goes, let's just say, Magnum. He's like, "Master Sergeant Magnum, you are the worst master sergeant in the United States Army that I've ever seen." And I looked at him
No,
without
that
it
you ever heard of.
with what I ever heard of, and I said, "But you have heard of me."
There you go. There it is.
But, anyways, I noticed, tying into this, OPG was saying that she couldn't list any accomplishments in her lawsuit.
Well, why would you? Like, what does that have to do with anything?
What does that have to do with anything? Well, no, exactly. It has nothing to do with anything. She's suing them for, you know, read the
Right, and oh,
lawsuit.
and by the way, here's my list of accomplishments. Yeah, how does that fit into the story? It's
Right,
just total nonsense.
right, and then so now going forward in the week, apparently, like, there was a subpoena from Jerry's legal team,
Yep, saw
and
that.
yeah, and, it named these, Twitter X accounts. I was surprised $30 Theta wasn't on there. I don't know if you were.
Well, it was dead. It's a dead account.
Yeah, but, it looked like the dates for some reason, if you looked at all the accounts listed, all the dates started December 15th, and that account was already gone.
Right.
Now, see, the interesting thing is a lot of these people I don't know if you know this, Popper, but the Dow's at 50,000. So, you know, people have money and they buy, like, premium, accounts to get a blue check mark, so they swipe a credit card. A credit card is swiped. And if you look at Andrea's lawsuit, I know we're talking about Jerry's subpoenas of these, like, 8 people or whatever it was, or these 8 accounts.
Yeah.
Andrea's lawsuit contends that I don't think Jerry said this, it might have, but Andrea's lawsuit I know it says it in Andrea's. It's funny some of the stuff I remember in each of them, but Andrea's lawsuit said that Mitch asked his, executives to make fake accounts on Twitter. And now all of a sudden, we're seeing Jerry's lawsuit saying, "Hey, I wanna see information on these accounts."
Right.
So, I so it seems like, they're like, "Oh, this is a witch hunt, this is that." Seems like something's there. We know, I was also surprised, like, they've been paying Lark Davis, who never disclosed he was getting paid. I saw something on Twitter this weekend that might have been from a few days ago saying that they were suspending shill accounts. I don't know if you
Oh,
saw that.
no.
So, I don't know and that's what I mean, like, so I don't know if Orange Pine Good turned his off, but, like, I don't think you get to throw shots and then leave when we're saying you can't stay and address this because he was gone for a long time and then all of a sudden came back. And it was before Orange Pine Good, and you can go I don't think you can go back on the way back and look. I think he had that account in 2022, and he was involved in Pines and stuff like that. Remember he used to, like, post pictures of him in his T-shirt?
Oh, is that him? Yeah.
Yeah, and then we don't post those anymore. I don't so it's like a completely different you know what I'm saying? It's completely different. It's that
Yeah.
so it's just odd that he comes back and it's like a total different personality than what he was before.
Yeah.
And still praising Mitch, praising Theta, and then attacking James. Like, he was upset that James wasn't following him
Yeah.
on Twitter. I did hear that James is not using the Rare Robot account anymore on Twitter. He's only, like, the, I think he's just using the Grove account now.
Huh.
So, just, so he's the creator, he needs to follow me. It took forever for James to follow me.
Yeah.
Some people don't follow. That brought me down another rabbit hole real quick. I know I'm not giving you or our listeners a chance to breathe, but I was looking at Joe Stevens, who was also named in the subpoena.
Yeah.
Did can you tell everyone what I sent last night
What
to
you
you?
sent last night.
A screenshot of his account.
I can't right now because my daughter's using my phone to build Legos.
Okay, that's fair. I'll it's I don't know if you have Twitter up. You can look, but
I have Twitter up.
okay,
Oh, you've
go
sent it on
go.
Twitter?
No, but you can go to his account. I don't think he shut it off yet.
Yeah, he says. Joe Stevens. Is it Joe Stevens? No. Do you have his handle?
It's at Joe. It's at Stevens Joe 11. Tell me what you
Don't-
noticed by looking at his account.
Compute.
Okay, keep looking. His he has a real exclusive follow into follower ratio.
Oh, yeah, 28 following.
He's only following 28 people.
Yep.
Joe Stevens, named in Jerry Cowell's subpoena.
Yep.
But he has 1.1 thousand followers. That sounds a lot like who was that fucking asshole
Oh,
back in our other
yeah.
life?
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Papadopoulos,
Yeah, something like that.
something like that. He'll be on
Papaslapoulos.
CNBC or some fucking bullshit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. The friend request, add me, and then you add him back, and then he deletes you.
Yeah. So apparently Joe Stevens. So I just want to. So let's just take a look real quick, right? So, oh, I'm trying to look at a picture. Can you, Popper, look at mutual follows?
Mutual followers.
Yeah.
Well, I got his whole follower list up, so.
Okay. Well, it's just kind of weird that we have people that we follow that are smart in the community following a troll account that only follows 20 people. And look at the 20 people he's following, Popper. It won't take long.
I was looking at his follower.
Well, I was gonna
Who
say
he's following.
like followers, and because I'll say
Oh, yeah, wow.
why is Nothing Flash following this guy? Why is Pog following this guy? Who the
I
fuck
don't
is
even
he?
Yeah, I don't even know
But
half of these.
look at who he's following.
Trueverse, remember that?
Oh yeah,
Mercy.
yeah.
Slap me. Theta Dragons. Yeah, he's following Mr. Gary Amers.
Wow. Okay.
Calling Theta Leviathan.
Also named in both of those individuals named
they were
in.
both named. Which I'm surprised Theta Leviathan was named, but
Well, I mean, I don't have the subpoena in front of me. Orange Pine Good posted it and then deleted it. You can look at it
yeah.
on the Wayback Machine.
Yeah.
I did last night, but I think I took screenshots too. But okay, but anyway, so he's following. I go all the way down. Theta Network, Theta Drop, JE, Mitch, Leviathan. So apparently Theta and Fuel, who's at Hawk Rico, who blocked me.
Yeah,
Shout
he's a
out.
real piece of work. He's the guy that was like blaming me for stuff. It's like, you have no idea what you're talking about, bro.
Charismatic Charcho, Coach Prime, Fuel Foundry, Theta Communications, Elon Musk, CZ, Gary Theta Board, and then this other guy who seems like he's popped up, Scarface. I don't know if you know anything about him.
No.
And he's following Josh Adams.
Yeah, I did see that.
But another thing, so I don't know if I mean, I've heard it from a couple people that Salt is this Josh Adams guy, but I don't know if there was another Josh at Theta TV because it seems like Salt is brace yourselves, everyone. Salt is behind the Creators Club.
Oh wow!
Which was a huge fucking cash grab.
Yeah, that
rear-ended.
Yeah.
Rug administered by Theta. So, like, I don't know how you can say this guy's new. Like a lot of other smarter people are saying, but why does Matt White still have a fucking Theta access to the Theta Discord?
Yeah,
because Mitch is the genius. He's playing fucking double dutch when everyone's playing chess or some bullshit. Is that what they say?
Double dutch.
I don't know if Dutch gets the reference, but I think it's like with a jump rope.
It's like jump rope with people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Using it.
Oh, with two people.
Two people
are two people are using the thing.
Yeah,
the jump rope.
One person jumping, and then two others spinning the rope.
Double Dutch, and then we have just Dutch.
And then we have just Dutch, front of the podcast.
Yeah. Before I keep raving, Pop, do you have anything you want to mention from what I brought up? Any observations? Any? I don't know.
No, nothing that I haven't already said. I mean, it's the timing of the account going dark is suspicious. I'm curious if the others do the same thing. I don't really understand completely what it is what is a subpoena for a Twitter? Like, isn't all the tweets
I think
public information?
This is either Mitch or Theta or people that Mitch or Theta paid to just.
Well, how can you prove that? I mean,
because if they have like IP addresses and shit like that, like some accounts, it seems like, so Gary Amers, like his Instagram completely different than his X account. So like, is someone from Theta logging in and doing that, or Mitch?
That account?
Right. So I think like these are the people that are like kind of steering the conversation. Because it's like the people that we know are very silent because they don't have the energy.
Gone, probably for the most part.
They're gone. They don't have the energy. They ain't got time for this fucking bullshit. And then you have a few other people that are like, oh no, Theta's good. And then you have these fake accounts, the Theta, like these Theta girls. Anytime Theta posts something, immediately they have something immediately generated, a long list of shit, ready to go. So like they're not disclosing that stuff. Also, too, there was Crypto Guru 1986, who looked like he said some awful stuff about Jerry, and then deleted his account in December, when the lawsuit stuff came out. So, is that a coordinated effort by
Mm,
Mitch and or Theta? I think that's what it's getting at. Because
gotcha.
if it's Theta and or Mitch responsible for using and or paying for this stuff, then that should be discovered and put out in the open. But now, I mean, what do you think? Now we have all these people deleting and getting their accounts either deleted or suspended. It's fool me once, right? Like whatever that saying is, I can't
Yeah,
be
I mean,
fooled.
it's strange.
But just like the people that these guys are finding. But if you are following Joe Stevens, I'm gonna ask, what is wrong with you guys? Let me see. Followers I know: Mr. Hakuna, Theta York, Chief, Nothing Flash. There's a bunch, but Pog, Chuverse, Tony, Theta Vibes, Theta Dragons, Tygon Talker. Oh, that's another Tygon Talker. That's a whole other thing. I'm not gonna get into now. Daz, Megadeth. Remember
Oh, Megvi Death, yeah.
Dharma Gardner, Disturbance, Theta York.
You said
Uh,
that.
it was Theta York Collectibles. So there's Theta York and Theta York Collectibles. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Pogzilla.soul. I don't know what that is. Ace Salty, Crypto Sherpa, Nico, Bizarro, Course Leviathan, Austin, Pacos, Theta Fund, Will in Paradise. Now, a lot of these people aren't active. Space Brood,
right.
Brian Macer, friend of the Pinecast, Taz. I'm just saying, like Feldman, all these people follow this shithead, this fake account, and he's only following 28 people. So fucking unfollow him. Cancel Joe Stevens. You can cancel me. I don't care, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not
Yeah,
I'm not just
please.
unfollowing a bunch of people I missed because he probably was following more than double the people that has following him.
Yeah.
28 fucking people. Who the fuck is he? And he's a fucking retard because he paid for blue check mark. So
Wow.
let's see who paid that credit card, Joe.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I'm saying. Like it seems like it's really idiotic to pay for that. So now we have a name to the file somewhere that, hey, now you get subpoenaed. You have, because if you don't pay for that, you have less information to prove who it was. But with the
Yeah.
IP information, you can really narrow it down. Like if you start seeing the stuff coming from Dubai or California, the Bay
Yeah,
Area.
there's definitely ways to tell if it's legit, right? If it's,
Yeah,
if you're an actual person. But just
yeah.
it doesn't seem
But
like
like, why do these people pop up and then we keep having these debates? Oh no, I'm real, I'm real, I'm real, and then they're fucking gone. That's what I'm saying.
right.
They're not fucking real.
Yeah.
Most of this is fucking bots and these. And when I say bots, it's like a generic term. Like these
Yeah.
counts aren't
They're
true.
bought.
Yeah, they're bought and paid for.
Bots.
Yeah, like Lark Davis,
Yeah.
piece of shit. He never disclosed that they'd have paid him, but sorry, that's I
Yeah.
feel like I've been talking nonstop.
You
I'm
have
sorry.
for over 30 minutes.
What you just noticed it because you're so observant, Popper. What'd you think of the art we did for our last episode, though?
I loved it. I
Isn't that
loved it.
good?
Yeah, that was great.
We got a
Dude,
honeycomb background and we're eating cereal.
I mean, I wasn't planning on talking cereal, but you brought it up. My son had this. It's basically a book report, but you have to do it on a cereal box.
Okay.
We design a cereal box. Would put like a game on the back. The sides were like information about the book, and then the front of it was like an actual, like you have to like make it seem like a brand of cereal. And dude,
That's
I'm like super impressed. Like, my wife and I helped him, but he read this book. It was like Miss Daisy is Crazy or something.
okay.
She's a teacher at a school.
Shout out,
And
Miss Daisy.
shout out. And so he came up with crazy combs instead of honeycombs.
Ah.
So crazy combs and then did the whole thing. It's pretty interesting. I'll take. You know what? This time I'll take a picture and put it underneath the.
Please tell me like Sean Diddy's not on there.
No,
Okay.
no, not that crazy. Not that crazy.
But hey, the Dow's at 50,000. So
Is it?
I guess that's what they say.
Well, I can tell you. Yeah.
There was CT Crunch 2 for $5 at my local
Ooh,
grocer,
there you
and
go. That's a
I
deal.
didn't go for the. I should have went for the waffle.
Yes.
Didn't. I
French
went for
toast?
the peanut butter and strawberry.
Ooh, peanut. That's a
The peanut. I know you don't. I couldn't taste any
Not that I
peanut
don't
butter.
like it.
It wasn't that good. The strawberry
I mean-
was. At least you got like the strawberry like.
Oh,
milk.
they were two separate ones. I thought it was
Yeah,
peanut
not
butter
together.
and straw. I was like, wow, that's a
Right,
strange combo.
right, and of course
Yeah,
it was
we actually
probably
got-
like where they, they list 2 for $5, but if you bought one, it's $2.50. You know, some
Yeah,
places.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. I
Right.
hate that.
Yeah.
3 for 10 or whatever, and then you don't really need to buy 3 for 10. It's $3.33.
Right.
But I do have good news for everybody in crypto. For those of our listeners that have been listening for a while, they know that I have 2 tells on the market and what's going to happen to the market that I go by, and you can basically it's official when these 2 things happen.
Okay.
The first marker is the Daryl marker. When
Go ahead.
Daryl starts chirping, we've hit the top, and it's time to sell. I can tell you right now that Daryl is quiet. But the second marker that we're all
is
very
when we hit the
interested in
bottom.
is the Kev marker. The Kev marker, Kev starts to chirp whenever we hit the bottom, and guess what? The groundhog came out and started chirping. So
Did he?
we've
I
hit
saw
the
there was a
bottom.
lot of messages, but I didn't read it. Something about
You replied to it.
I did.
Yeah.
I just replied
like-
something.
You're like,
but there
what's that? Crypto, what's that?
Oh, okay.
That was his yeah. So the Kev signal has hit. So we should be real close to bottom at this
Yeah.
point.
That is so fucking funny and true.
It's really honestly been like if I would have just traded by those 2 signals
Oh my god.
going back, like you'd have to find me to make me keep on doing this.
I don't. I mean, I think I've. That's amazing. The Kev Daryl index or something.
Signals, yeah, the Kev
Signals.
signal.
Oh
and the
yeah,
Daryl signal.
yeah. Damn, that's too funny. I mean, I think I said it. I'm very pessimistic about the market and crypto in general now. Not just bad actors like Mitch Liu.
Yeah.
But I mean, here we got Bitcoin is 64 right now, 1,000.
There you go.
What else we got here?
The signal's in, man. The signal comes in during times of fear. That's what I'm saying.
Theta 19 cents.
Woo-hoo!
But Daryl moved a lot of his stuff to Tron, 28 cents. I mean, that was still probably up from when we moved that money over to his Tron, remember?
Tron's been doing good. It must
So,
be. Yeah.
Tron's
Tron's ahead of Theta. That's crazy.
oh my god. Fucking the banana boy, Justin Sun.
Unbelievable.
3 million. How many?
At some point, you got to
1.8
think that these dirty, scammy coins are going to go away, and like legit coins that serve a purpose, because there is a significant purpose for crypto and blockchain in general. But man, it's flooded with disease.
I saw Alki like had a huge pump and then kind of back down a bit, but still over a cent. Real quick, Popper, how's your ARC doing? I see 0.000490.
I've been out of that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I honestly, I consolidated. I've been out of that one. I just got a few, but I don't give financial advice. I'm just a pineapple.
No, I'm just asking, but I'm just, I know.
Honestly, haven't looked at that one.
And we will be right back.
Papa Max, yeah. Papa Max. Papa Max Podcast. Papa Max Podcast.
I wanted to know more about the fucking I think the thing I was most interested on the Olympics, and I didn't get. I was really busy,
Yeah.
obviously, but the apparently there was the Canadian. What's the thing where you throw the disc and uh, you got the
Curling?
break? Yeah, apparently there's
Yeah.
a big controversy. Like they
Yeah.
were just embroiled in fucking shit talking and controversy or something. I got to see something on that.
Well,
Uh,
yeah, I mean, what happens is you got one guy that's sliding the rock, right? And as soon as you let go of the rock, it's against the rules to touch it again. And both the Canadian men and women got caught letting go of the rock and then like pushing it, like, like that famous picture of like God reaching down with his finger and touching fingers. You know what I'm talking
yeah, oh
like?
yeah, yeah.
So it's like that. He's like got his finger out, like he like flicked it a
Was
little
that the
bit more.
birth of Venus or something?
I have no idea. I'm not that cultured.
Okay,
But he
obviously.
flicked it a little bit with his finger, and they got called out on it. He's like, "No," they said they didn't do it, but it's on camera that they certainly did do it.
Mhm.
I don't see that it was like I mean, I don't know. It didn't seem like it's that big of a deal to the thing. I have no idea, but it was funny. Yeah, I know. I watched a lot of Olympics. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, good. I That was the thing I was most interested about because that's probably the one sport that, me and you, if we worked at it, probably could do.
That's what I said too. I mean, I missed my calling, could probably still young enough to make it into the Olympics,
How
and
many people on a team or there's different,
there's 4 or
dude,
2.
me, you, Daryl, Kev, that would
There we
be
go.
wow.
Should've. Should've done it.
Yeah.
All that
But
bocce we used to play.
yeah, I'm not a fan of me, I've never been a fan of Team America, uh, propaganda, but, like, I was, like, rooting for Drago and Rocky and, um, you know, uh, I just don't like taking the teams that are given to me, like
Okay.
you and the Yankees and any New York team, like, I don't you shouldn't be born into something, I think you should find it on your own, but
You do you.
yeah,
Yep.
I do, um but, I just no, back to this, but, like, I think the market is scary, and I think,
It's exactly
say what you will about the US dollar, and it's all fair, but, yeah, I think
well,
it's still
bro,
performing
I
better than most assets.
yeah, well, I mean, I've been on the US dollar kick, like, it's just, it's it's not unsustainable. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Like if the US was a business, it'd be bankrupt. Like
Yeah, but, like,
plain and simple.
it's funny because I don't know if you saw this, like, yes, but it's not, and I think that's the problem. I just feel safer, and
Well, crypto, yeah.
the reason why I feel safer with the, US dollar.
Okay. So crypto is obviously super young. Dollar's been around for a long time. Gold and silver have been around forever,
Oh,
literally.
gold and silver, I'm not in it, or I'm just saying that so, I don't get held up, at gunpoint, but, I don't know if you get that reference, but, I'll tell you after. But, no, and I'm no authority on this stuff, but, yeah, I think that is definitely better. I'm
Yeah,
not
no.
holding it, and I'd rather and I don't trust the paper stuff.
Oh yeah,
Like
for sure. Don't that is terrible. Um But yeah, no, I hear where you're coming from, but for sure, crypto, and especially with everything coming out, it's like, which one do you trust? Is it, everything's kind of getting thrown under the bus? I mean, I think that there's you out there that are better set up for the future, and
and diversity is a good thing.
yeah, of course,
Yeah.
of
Don't
course,
put all your chips in
and
one mix bag
yeah,
or
don't
basket.
bet your tooth on the.
I don't get that reference, but I think it has something to do with hockey.
No, isn't that Daryl? Didn't he bet his tooth?
Oh, yeah, Daryl, we were in, Las Vegas, not a proud sponsor, I don't know why, and, yeah, Daryl put his tooth as a bet. He tried to bet his tooth on, like, roulette or something. Pulled it out. Uh,
Incredible.
that did happen. very Daryl heavy episode.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
Daryl heavy episode. Yeah. But I just want to stress again, not financial advice. And
Yeah.
man, people are
Obviously.
getting financial advice from us. Tell me how you doing. Tell me how you doing.
Yeah. Well, they're not
Oh,
getting financial advice from us.
and that's another thing too, like popmags@gmail.com. I don't know how many times we've said it. popandmags@gmail.com.
So
And you
what's
can
your hot
ask us
tips?
you can ask us questions. You could shut down your Twitter account because you're subpoenaed, and then let us know what's going on instead of just confirming what we've already suspected, that something was running afoul, right?
Mm.
But I just want to apologize for not getting that episode out last week, and it should be episode 41, but I guess I'm really gonna have to get that Blaze one out, and that was supposed to be a bonus episode too. So yeah.
Okay.
But Orange Pine Good, popmags@gmail.com.
Yeah. You know how to reach us.
Right, yeah. He I mean, I rugged last week and he rugged this week, right?
There you go.
So, yeah.
All right. Do you have anything else you wanted to hit up, or are we gonna let the people out for good behavior?
Good behavior. They earned it. They
There
earned
you
it.
go. All right, guys. Well, we're back. We're sorry to those who didn't want to hear us, and shout out to those that did. We appreciate you, and like Meg said, reach out. Let us know. Let us know you love us. All right, feels
Or
good.
hate us. That's
Or
fine.
hate, yeah. Let us know you hate us too. Either way, it's all good. Just give us a reason to give us your emotion. Like let us know that we invoked emotion in your life. But all right, well, good stuff. Stay warm, and we will see you on the boards.
You have been listening to the Pops and Mags Pinecast. Music provided by Sushi Cat. Like what you hear? Send that cat a very nicely worded compliment on Twitter @JustAddSpam. Pops and Mags is a Scumbag Hat production in association with Pam's Day Spa.